We are Lagos Talk 91.3.
Let's talk.
Charles, I want to ask you, what's your take on Fernando Santos dropping Ronaldo? Was it a tactical decision, or was it because of the dissent that he showed?
I think it was a tactical decision. You know, all of that talk about how he was disappointed at being substituted and the whole world urging him to drop Ronaldo because he's a bad example. You know, and I'm looking, I keep asking everybody, show me that quote where the manager said, look, I'm going to drop this player because of this or that. I think it's just a tactical thing, and everybody deserves a right to play. And if you know that you have a talent sitting on the bench who's able to make it, because we don't see these players in training. We don't see them. And if there's a player out there who has every ability to go out there and showcase what he's got to the rest of the world, why not play him? You know, everybody has their time to shine in this world. You can't be at the top forever. It's not possible. You know, Ronaldo has given his best to world football and deserves all of the accolades. You know, I think it was purely tactical. And what the manager has done as well is show other managers how best to manage a potential, not potential, a superstar, you know, like Ronaldo. Pictures are all over social media, but how he, you know, bent down and was obviously speaking to Ronaldo just before he came on, you know, maybe trying to tell him tactically, this is how I want you to play, or maybe even explaining to him further why he's sitting on the bench, but whatever it is. And I've said this before, that nobody in his right mind will build his team around a 37-year-old footballer. It's not possible. You have to be a good coach to realize that, look, your time is gone. There are other budding stars waiting in the wings to take your position, and it's only good for the country and for you as a professional, you know, to have you come in and, you know, within the short period that you have, do whatever it is that you can to help the team, because it is a team sport. You know, so I think it's tactical and it's worked for Portugal. Going forward, if they stick to that game plan, it's ultimately down to the manager. But I think really that, as I said on social media this morning, this should be the final international competition for Ronaldo. If I were him, I would be calling it quits right after the FIFA World Cup. But he's given his best to international football, and nobody should forget that. You know, there's so much talk on social media about, let's see if he'll refuse to come on. So now he's coming on. Come on, grow up. Grow up. You can't disrespect this man. He's done a lot for world football and deserves all the respect. You know, so as far as I'm concerned, I think it was tactical. It paid off. And if they continue in that vein, nobody can blame the manager, because ultimately it's about getting a result and getting results as a team.
I want to agree with you that it was tactical, right? I don't think it was disciplinary. I think that all through this World Cup, and maybe a couple of times I've mentioned here, that I like the way the Portuguese played this finals. They're very mobile. Everybody behind Ronaldo is always moving. Bruno Fernandes is starting on the right, is moving left, is moving to the middle. Bernardo Silva, Otavio, Ruben Neves, everyone is moving. And that sort of, that's understanding, that's sync, the way they're all moving. Ronaldo,
look how deep they scored is Cancelo and Neves couldn't get on the pitch
because they got Dallo and Guerrero, and they played very well. So I like what the manager realized, that yes, Ronaldo is very lethal, Ronaldo is experienced, but if your team wants to move a lot quicker, you need someone who can run into spaces, just be hanging on the shoulder of the last defender. And we saw Ramos do it, and his movements were very good. Off the ball, he was good. He got into position, the way he took his chances. I think the third goal, he just dinked it over the goal. It was a player oozing.
The second goal, he just got in front of his man.
Oozing a lot of confidence. And for me, I agree. Moving forward, that's the way to go. You need to start looking for other options. Yes, if you need a fox in the box, if you need a presence in the box. When he brought Ronaldo on, I thought, yes, the game was won. It was already won. There was nothing Switzerland were going to offer different. So, yes, I was hoping Ronaldo was going to get a goal or two. Fortunately, it didn't come good for him. But I don't think moving forward, the manager should drop Ramos. He starts for me. He showed yesterday what he can do.
All right, I think for once we're actually in agreement.
We are Lagos Talk 91.3.
Let's talk.